I'm showing you the top 25 ways to make a lot of money in GTA 5 Online. Everything I'm about to show you in this video is 100% solo, so that being said, let's jump right into this. So the first money method I dipped my cankles into today is simple, easy peasy, may I say lemon squeezy, is Franklin. Franklin is going to call me or you on a payphone. Now, you ask yourself, Dib, I haven't seen a payphone in 30,000 years. You might not even seen one, but look, this is what payphones look like, right? Now you ask yourself, Dib, why is a man like me doing a payphone hit? Well, you didn't know payphone hits pay up pretty darn good every 10 minutes in GTA Online, meaning we can make a lot of money. Now, my objective for this mission here is get my oppressor, which I never use to destroy players in GTA Online because I'm a nice guy, right? Now, depending on what kind of mission I get, you know, Franklin's going to say, hey, you got to do a certain thing to get the bonus. Listen, we want to get the bonus. We don't get no bonuses, we're going to be sad, right? Also, I had to turn my double chin at the same time to see I only have 13 minutes left in the clock. We're timed on this mission. Now, for my mission right here, I had to get on top of this crane right here. Now, if you didn't know, I don't know how to park my oppressor on the crane. Can you do it? Yes, I just done did it, but look at this here. Teleports me to the ground. I don't know what's going on. Now, I gotta crawl all the way back through this mud-filled place to get on top of the crane to night-night the guy. Now, the objective might be a little hard at first. Now, I'm playing shoots and ladders right here. Look how fast I'm going. You've never seen this before, right? I want to get up here, there'll be a backpack waiting for me. Now, the backpack, I recommend getting it because me personally, I did this a couple times. I never picked up the backpack. I didn't have a suppressor on. I'll be honest with you, the whole entire thing failed and I got sad. Now, right here, I had to find myself the bulldozer. Now, my man's over here having a good stroll. Listen, he's probably walking and crop dusting everything around him, but that's a-okay. Right here, that's the bulldozer. This man's on point C. I'm looking at point A. Now, I just gotta get over here to get a better angle, but my oppressor was somewhat oppressing me right here. I had to get through this thing, right? Please know this right here. Do not park your oppressor on top of this crane here. It's not ideal. I have gone through a lot of problems. The high blood pressure did kick in, but eventually I went farther on the gosh darn crane. I went to the destination I needed to get to on the crane, the night the guy in the bulldozer, because the angle I had over there wasn't the right angle, that I can tell you. So right here, the guy's chilling like a villain. I don't know what he's doing with that little bulldozer, but this guy, again, strolling again. This guy's having a fun time. I literally had to double check to make sure I was doing the mission right because this guy was seriously having this guy's having like the most funnest time of his life. He's going on a nice morning stroll. I'm here just waiting to night this guy. Look at him. He's touching everything. I swear, he's like on a marathon. I'm like, dude, can you like go in front of this bulldozer so I can finish this mission? Literally, it's been like 5 minutes so far. So he said, no what, Div? Okay, I'll listen to you. So this guy in this gosh darn bulldozer was messing with it. I know our final destination began and bada boom, bada bing. See you later. Got the bonus complete. Now, I had to get off this thing without getting night and fall off this crane. And eventually started running back to my oppressor. Listen, I'm surprised I didn't fall off this thing, right? And I had to get out of the area then get myself the money. I get myself $45,000 every 10 minutes in GTA Online for doing one of these little Franklin payphone hits. Now, this is very important right here. If you're still in this video, drop a W in the comments and a heart every one of those comments because you, my boys, are true MVP. We're gonna make more money with these money methods coming up though. Now, next money method I'm doing here, it's so fast, right? We love fast food. Speaking of fast food, we got pizza, right? Now, drop a like if you love pizza. I'm gonna drop a like myself right now because listen, I love pizza, right? I ask yourself, Dave, but why are you delivering pizzas? Well, I'll be honest with you, you can make some good money right now with this delivery money right here. I'm telling you this. We're gonna make a lot of money. Trust me on that right here. I have 5 destinations all around town. I gotta deliver the pizza. This is like real life stuff here. Now, I have 5 pizzas I gotta deliver. Now, since it's double money and RP on this at the time of making this video right here, my double chin is turned into a triple chin because I'm gonna eat some slices before I even get there. Now, the heat is going down. We want to make sure all the pizzas are delivered there before that bar goes to 0 because we gotta get that bonus, right? I also am driving a scooter that's actually modded up too. So it makes me go a little bit faster. Pro tip when doing these missions right here, hey, do a wheelie on your scooter. Makes you go a little bit faster. Now, since it's double money and RP on this, we're gonna make some good money here. The first guy here to deliver to, he's gonna be real happy, right? He probably got himself a tuna pizza. I've seen it before. I'm like, I'm not touching that, right? So right here, my last and final destination, the heat was almost all the way down. I got scared and prepared. Went to the final destination. I may have had a couple slices. You know, I did the old Uber guy special. Had a couple slices myself. He's not gonna notice a thing. Now, since it's double money and RP in this, let's see how much money I actually get for this right here. I got myself $44,000 hot and fresh bonus. You want that bonus because if it's not hot and fresh, it's gonna be cold and damp. If you like that money method, we got more comments to make you even more money. So I came over here to my executive office. I'm the big executive here. Now, I came over to export mix because you asked yourself, Dib, you know, why are you doing this right here? Every 48 minutes in GTA Online, this is double money and RP. You can make some fast, easy money with this, I can tell you that. So I came out of my executive office, I cropped this a little bit. I called my oppressor because I had to go to one of my warehouses where the truck is located. And I'm telling you, if you don't believe me, this is an easy mission. I'll be honest with you. It's so darn easy. You're just going to say, Dib, it's really that easy? Yeah, I told you. It's so darn easy, right? So I eventually made it over here to my warehouse where my nice truck is sitting there and it has a nice product that has on the back of the truck. Now, when doing this mission right here, I always have to go to the docks. You always have to go to the docks. But if you do this in a public session, listen, you're gonna have somebody trying to mess with you. Now, an invite-only session, only thing you gotta worry about is NPCs, and they don't do anything. I never had my truck ever destroyed. If I did, I wouldn't be playing this game right now because I'll probably never play it again. Actually, would you ever do this in a public session? Me personally, I wouldn't mind it. I don't think anybody would mess with me, but then again, it's me. I play on PC, so most of the times in a public session, there's somebody locking me in a cage or turning off my game. Listen, it's one of those things. So me personally, you wouldn't really find me doing cell missions in a public session unless I'm really out for trouble. I think I can tell you that. If I'm really trying to do a big cell, maybe. I'm just trying to push my luck. If that's the case, I'll probably do it. But this case right here, invite only session for me is the way to go. Now I came, look at this cool little drift I did right there. So cool, right? My truck literally stalled right there, but that's okay. So I delivered over here and I got myself $100,000 every 48 minutes in GT Online. I can get that money right there. Pretty darn easy, but wait, it gets better. So I was wandering to my oppressor right there, and Martin, the big M, said, "Hey, Deb, listen, we have a problem here. We have a bounty. You're in the bail office?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Listen, we got a bounty over here." Now, this little money mark right there, this is a target location. That's how we start the little mini mission right here. It's, to be honest with you, this is really fast money right here. You're going to love it, right? So the big M's going to say, "Deb, listen, you got to do this right here. We got to search this area for the target." Now, the target's going to look like this. Good, great, grand, wonderful. We know what he looks like. But right here, this is a pro tip. Now, I have my oppressor right here. If you have yourself a helicopter that locks onto the enemies, I recommend doing this. I'm going to fly around here to eventually find a guy at the night. That eventually it's going to lock onto him. Like, oh, there he is. But I'm not going to night him because I need to use it with SMG. Or whatever Martin tells me what to use, I'm going to use. Now, for this mission right here, I'm going to get myself my SMG out and say, "Listen, my friend, not today, right? Today's not a good day for you." So I'm going to night these 3 NPCs over here. Pretty darn easy, but I need to get a photo of this guy right here so Martin knows I did the job. I don't think Martin trusts me. I think he has trust issues with me, but that's okay. We're eventually going to build this trust up. I had to jump over this fence right here. I didn't even see it, to be honest with you, but it was there. So I had to take a picture of this guy right here and I got to send it to Martin because he has trust issues with us. Now, somehow, in Rockstar's logic, I got 2 stars for that. Who called the cops? I don't know, but it wasn't me. I'm running away because, listen, I'm the guy who did the crime and I'm not doing the time because I can't tell time. Just one of those things right here. So I start chafing over here to my oppressor before the fuzz catches me, and then I lose the mission somehow. You know, I had to leave the area, got a couple feet away, and look at this. Bada boom, bada bing dib. How much money did we get for that nice little night? Well, let me show you right here. I got myself $30,000. You can do this daily in GTA Online. There's some good side money right there. It's pretty darn fast to get, but wait, it gets better. Now, after that, I came over to my Avenger, and look at this, 69,500. We're gonna make even more money in this mission. So the first part of this mission right here, got myself next to this van, had to get the gas mask on. Be honest with you, my brand right now is smelling like eggs. Listen, you got the egg smell, it's not good, that I can tell you. It just follows you everywhere. So now I got myself the gosh darn little mask on. I need to get myself the helicopter to get the EMP. Now some NPCs guarding the EMP, they're not ready for me, may I say. It wasn't meant to rhyme, but it did. But look what's right here. Now I need to get myself this helicopter to get the EMP. Now you ask yourself, Deb, what you gonna do with that EMP? I'm gonna do a lot of great things, that I can tell you. So right here I just scoop up the EMP to deliver to the destination because I'm gonna turn out the lights at some place. Some place is not gonna have any lights, no power for that place at all. I'm just gonna fly this to the destination. Now I recommend, don't crash it. I almost crashed it right there. It would have been a big old mistake. You don't want one of these going off, especially when you're in a plane in the middle of the sky. I'll be honest with you, you're just gonna fall like a stone. Look at this. So we're delivering the EMP right here to the gosh darn electrical grid. So first part of this mission done. Now it's time to go to the facility. Now this place here is gonna get spooky because it's gonna become nighttime in there because we're gonna turn out the lights. Turn off the switch, like bada boom, bada bing. And once I turn off the lights, I'm gonna have night vision on. Now everybody can see me somehow. How? I don't know. But pro tip, you're gonna have a bonus you need to do in this kind of mission right here. So right here, I'm waiting for the bonus to pop up on my screen. Eventually, it's gonna say, "Hey, Deb, guess what? You gotta put a little virus into the computer." I'm like, okay, well, first off, I don't want to get night-nighted right here. I know the objective to do. The lights will turn on in like 2 minutes and 24 seconds. Got to keep that in mind. I can also turn them off permanently. I'm gonna show you exactly how I did that. Now, first things first, I gotta find this computer to put the gosh darn cold in. It's gonna have a cold. It's gonna have some problems. The common cold, right? I don't know how to solve it. Now right here, the lights are about to turn on, but if I destroy the generator, it actually doesn't turn back on. I never did this before in this mission. This is like the first time for me ever doing this. This mission been out for so long. I'm like, wow. Tell you the truth, I don't read, nor can I read. That's one of those things, right? So right here, I'm gonna night this guy. That's the generator right there. I didn't know about this forever until right now. Honestly, tell you the truth, look at this. No more lights. The place is gonna be totally dark now for the rest of the mission. Now, I've yet to find the computer to put the virus in here. I have to give it a cold, the common cold, right? It's so common. I turn my double chins to the right here, and look at this. I have the computer right there just chilling. Wow. Now this right here, this completion is gonna give me a bonus in the mission. Now, if you ever do these missions, you don't do the completion of the bonus, you're never never gonna get the extra money, right? Now right here, I have to complete the final part of this mission right here is get to the room with all the servers on it, because I gotta take them and like give them to some reporter at the end of the mission. It's one of those things. So I found the room with the servers in here. Tremendous, great, grand, wonderful. So the first little gosh darn hard drive is right here. I have 3 of them to get myself into, and you gotta put them in a little backpack, right? We're gonna have a little backpack here to put all these little hard drives in there. Yeah, she said, Div, why are you collecting hard drives? What's going on with there? Is there Bitcoin on them? I wish. Could you imagine finding yourself a hard drive and it has like Bitcoin on them? Like 30,000. I'll be honest, to tell you the truth, we never see me again. So leaving this facility right here, I was met with a couple of NPCs. They're like, wow, what's this guy doing with a hard drives? Once I left out of here, NPCs would pop up in cars and helicopters. They really want these hard drives. Maybe it does have Bitcoin on them. So I night-nighted the car and the helicopter. I got myself on my oppressor and said, know what, see you later, alligator. And I came over here to the reporter. Listen, she's gonna get this Bitcoin. She's gonna love it. Just joking, there's no Bitcoin on this thing at all. So I gave it to the reporter. He actually said, Div, good, great, grand, wonderful. How much money do I get from this mission right here? Since I did the bonus, I'm get myself a tasty 84,500. Wow, it's a lot of money, that I can tell you. The bonus gave me an extra $15,000. Tremendous. So right after that, I waddled myself over here to my terabyte client jobs. The mission I love doing here is diamond shopping. It's so darn easy. You can ask yourself, I wish these missions right here were double money and RP. So I had to get my big old terabyte. I had to bring it all the way here next to the gosh darn diamond place, a place where you get rings, jewelry, and whatnot. Be honest with you, this should be like a normal thing in GTA Online where I can go and just rob this place and get jewelry. But hey, Rockstar, if you're watching, and we know you're not, why not, right? Now right here, I usually would start this mission here with the drones. It's supposed to tell you to do with the drones. Me, I'm like, nah, I'm going in here the aggressive way, right? I gotta get this mission done. This fast, easy money we gotta get here, right? Now I'm gonna night the guard that has the diamonds. So he has diamonds. I'm like, excuse me, sir, I'm gonna need those because, you know, diamonds are what I need for this mission right here. Hence the name Diamond Shopping. So I scooped up the diamonds. The NPC was in my way. I got a little flustered. I'm like, I'm getting out of here. I got my oppressor. Had to lose the 3 stars. Now once I lose the 3 stars, I'm pretty much in good standing, right? Now, I was gonna fly my oppressor to the destination. I'll be honest with you, if you have yourself a terabyte, you're not doing these missions, I can understand. When it's double money and RP on it, ooh, these missions here are pretty darn good to do. So right here, I'm doing my witchcraft and whatnot. I'm flying over here to the destination. Bada boom, bada bing. Got myself, was that $31,000. When this is double money and RP, that's $62,000. Hey, not bad. Not bad at all. So right now, there's probably a time trial in GTA Online. It might not be this one right here, but for this week, this one right here is up this little mountain. This one here gives me high blood pressure to a certain amount you wouldn't believe. Now this one here, literally, it's kind of hard. It took me a couple of tries to do it. Literally, it's just up a mountain. I don't know where I gotta go. Really, it's like 46 seconds you got. Listen, time is not your friend. Also, time isn't real. It's just something we made up, right? But for this mission, time is real. Just like the cankle sweat coming off my cankles right now. Looks right here. Now, the route you want to take the route I'm taking right here. You just gotta watch out for rocks, trees, gravity, animals as well, soon to be on PC because an enhanced version of GTA Online is coming to PC soon, guys. I'm so happy, right? So right here, I'm trying to dodge all the boulders. I'm trying to, honestly, tell you the truth, this is an uphill battle, no pun intended. But it looks like we're doing tremendous work. If you're trying to do this time trial or any other time trial with a car, would I recommend it? No, I wouldn't actually, tell you the truth. This one here is very hard. I literally have like 6 to 8 seconds left to complete the time trial. I thought I wasn't gonna make it. The blood pressure, I could hear my heart pumping. It looks right here, I won. Wow, dude, that's tremendous. You just made it in a hair of time. But right here, I turned around. Now, this depends on what day it is in GTA Online. You're gonna find yourself a bicycle time trial. You'll love to see it. Rockstar, if you're watching, again, I know you're not, but hey, maybe go-kart time trials could be a thing. Now, this is a daily thing you can do in GTA Online. This is gonna get you some pretty darn good money. There's no entry for this. You don't need a special kind of vehicle. This is automatically there for anybody who wants to do it. Me, I had to go down this tremendous big mountain that I just literally drove up. Now, the best part about these time trials here, they're easy, they're fun. You get $50,000 if it's double money and RP. This time trial here will give you $100,000 every day in GTA Online. But right now, it's still, not double money and RP. It's $50,000. But the best thing about this time trial is I can have a little boost on my bike, right? Seriously, tell the truth, is this real life on this bike? I would have fell off the cliff the second I turned the pedal. And the cool thing about these time trials is every day in GTA Online, they're new. Right here, look at this. I didn't hit any rocks, no animals, no trees, no sticks, and no gosh darn walls. So no walls, tremendous. Look at this right here. Bada boom, bada bing. Giving myself, what was that, $51,000 for the time trial. I could do this every day in GTA Online, making myself $52,000 to $51,000. So I came over here to my gosh darn agency. I'm like, okay, what we got on dial here for today? We'll see what's paying out a lot. Right here, $41,000, $38,000. I'm gonna do the $41,000 one because listen, that's some good money, right? So I had to go to Davis. Where's Davis? Who is Davis? I don't know, but I had to go to this location right here in this big old garage. There'll be a whole bunch of NPCs waiting for me. I gotta retrieve the car. Now, there's a whole bunch of NPCs in here just waiting for you. They're trying to, protect this car, but we need the car for the agency. These are one of those those missions here, you randomly get night-nighted and ask yourself how, because, you know, the NPCs have tremendous aim in this mission. I'm just going to tell you straight out, they have tremendous aim. So walking around, I'm like, okay, where is this car right here? I believe you just got to take out all the NPCs and eventually the car will pop up. It's actually the right one I passed right here. This is the car I need. So we'll go ahead and scoop up the car that I need to bring it back to the agency. Now, you got to realize, once you get in the car, you actually sub-div. Will there be NPCs spawning? It's GTA 5. Of course they're going to be spawning once I get close to this garage door. Now, you got to press that little button right there. You got to make sure to press that button. If you don't press that button, you'll be stuck in here. Me personally, I recommend just clicking the button. And once you click the button, just get in the car and get out of there, because these NPCs are not going to night-night you at all. Once you get the car, go in, drive it back to the agency. You're going to have some NPCs trying to night-night you. Listen, don't worry about it. You get yourself $41,000 for this mission right here, which is pretty darn good. When it's double money in RP, that's $82,000. So I got the money. It didn't pop up, but trust me, I got it. So after that, I called Dax. Dax is the main guy with the plan. Now, he always gives me the most easiest mission he can give. I'm like, oh, this is pretty sweet. I have like luck on my side for once, right? So this mission right here is pretty darn easy. It gives me like migraine sometimes because a lot of flashing colors and whatnot right here. So keep that in mind. This little flashy stuff gonna pop up eventually in this mission. How to get the chemicals. So he actually said, Deb, what are you gonna do with those things? I'm like, okay, I gotta bring over here to Cypress Flats. That's the place I gotta go to. He actually said, Deb, what are you gonna do at Cypress Flats? Well, I had to enter this place right here. This place is a farm. It's one of my competitors. I gotta tell you, I have a business just like this. They're trying to take my business away. I don't like the sound of that. A whole bunch of NPCs in here. I got a night-night in this little forest, we're gonna call it, right? A little forest. So once I night-nighted all the NPCs, remember the chemicals I picked up a couple seconds ago? Guess what? Now I gotta use. No jokes. I gotta put it in like that big container right there and just like mix it up. And guess what? The chemicals actually are used on me. Listen, it's one of those things, right? Listen, that's how I start seeing weird colors and aliens and whatnot. I said, Deb, what are you talking about? We'll go outside. You're gonna see. You're gonna start seeing a lot of colors and whatnot right here. I got a night-night NPCs. There's a whole bunch of colors going on. There's like aliens, there's clowns and whatnot. So I eventually got night-nighted a couple of times, and I got the mission pass, which is pretty darn good because it's like a couple minutes of just seeing this right here. An easy mission gives you $50,000. Listen, you just love to see it. So after that, I came over here to my auto shop. I don't want to get that car. This car here, looking like the car from Transformers. This car I'm going to take. Now, usually it's a hit or miss. I usually put what I want to put on this vehicle. Sometimes, may I say, the man or the woman is satisfied by what I put on the car here. Usually I like making it look cool. Now, me personally, if you gave me this car and said, you know what, Dib, I put the best of the best stuff I can put on this vehicle, I didn't listen to any of your suggestions because I know what's better for this vehicle. I said, you know what, you're the man with the plan. I'm going to listen to you, not me. That's exactly what I did. I got this car and put it in my pudgy hands and said, you know what, I'm going to make this the best car ever. The guy's going to be fully satisfied with it because, listen, this is a tremendous car. And I tried not to crash it at all, even though the payment's $25,000. Listen, I'm trying to be a nice man with the plan right here. I'm trying to deliver this car good and great, grand, and wonderful. So I want to get that extra $5,000 bonus. Now, when this is double money and RP on these missions right here, you're going to love to see it because these are some fun missions to do, especially when it's double money and RP. You can make yourself a lot of money. But since it's not double money and RP and the time I'm making this video, hey, we're going to take it as what it is, you know? So right here, I reached the destination. I'm hoping this guy's going to like this vehicle. It looks so sweet, right? I would love this car if it popped up my driveway. No, he was a little sad. Minus $5,000. I would have been $60,000. I'm going to take that car back. But hey, it's okay, right? So after that, I was right over next to my bunker. I'm like, let me get in this truck right here. This truck here, pretty darn easy sell. I believe every 48 minutes in GTA Line, these cars will pop up in your bunker. It actually says, Deb, what do you got to do with this truck here? What I got to do? You got to drive this to an ammunition store. It's going to be one of those places on the map. Me, it was a pretty darn easy mission, and no NPCs popped up at all, which is kind of weird. They always give me the far one. They never give me one very close to my bunker. The day that happens, I'll be the most happiest person ever. So right here, got to the destination. Yeah, she's up, Deb, how much money am I going to get for this little sour here? Actually, $50,000, which is pretty darn good for every 48 minutes in GTA Line. You go ahead and get that. Yeah, she's up, Deb, what are we going to do next? Well, right here, we're going to do some tremendous VIP work. Now, if you like making money the lazy way, especially when it's double money and RP on VIP work, if you have Fortified, I recommend doing it. Yeah, she's up, Deb, why would you recommend me doing this? You can literally make AFK money just by doing this mission right here. I get myself right here in this zombie truck, get in and get out. Yeah, she's up, Deb, why? Because you get yourself a little bit more money when you do that. So I got myself out of this truck. Yeah, she's up, Deb, okay, what do I do now? I got the zombie truck, I got in, I got out. I recommend just going to a high place away from the NPCs, and literally you just gotta wait here for like 10 minutes. That's the only thing you gotta do. And I do recommend doing this in an invite only session because you do this in a public session, people are gonna mess with your truck. Just keep this in an invite only session and just sit there AFK. Tremendous work you're gonna do. That's exactly what I did. 3, 2, 1, bada boom and bada bing, may I say. Giving myself $35,000 when this is double money and RP on it. It's $70,000. You just love to see it, right? So after I did an RC Bandit time trial. Now you might not have yourself the little gosh darn little toy car, but if you don't, hey, don't worry about it. Welcome to high blood pressure if you do, because I'll be honest with you, I failed this a couple times, especially at this one right here. Now every day in GTA Line, these are different. That's pretty darn cool, and they net you $50,000 when you complete it. Now in order to do these little time trials right here, you're gonna need yourself the toy car. This costs a pretty penny, I can tell you that. But if you like me, like making that easy daily money in GT Line, hey, why not just do one of these? Right there, I got myself $51,000. I can do this as a daily thing in GT Line, and not bad. Listen, not bad at all. Now, another way of making money in GT Line, this is the daily one right here. This is called Gerald's cash, right? Big G, he has his cash. It's somewhere. I can never find them. They're literally hidden, the most hardest spots ever. Me over here, I'm looking for a good like 50 hours for this thing. Like, where's Gerald's cash? Now, Gerald's caches are good for those players out there. Maybe it could be you. Maybe it's not you. You might be so rich, right? But if you're poor in this game, hey, jump in GT Line. Look for Gerald's cash. You see here, I'm trying to look for it. It's like I'm looking for treasure. And ask yourself, Div, you know, how much does Gerald's cash pay? It's a daily thing in GT Line. Well, when it's double money and RP over $30,000, I personally believe it should be $30,000 at the limit itself. But hey, I'm not Rockstar. I don't make these decisions. But if I did, hey, $30,000 would be it. But look at this. I found these stairs. I've been playing this game for 40 years. I've yet to know these stairs over here. And look what's down here. Gerald's cash. Wow. Now ask yourself, Dib, how much did Gerald's cash give you? You found a new spot in this game. You've been playing this game for 40 years. You found a new spot. $16,000, some ammo, some snacks. That's not that bad if you're a new player in GT Line. After that, I came over here to the island, right? The Perico Island right here. I like this island because it's going to give me $50,000. Now, while I'm over here trying to get that intel, you know, because I'm either going to get myself the necklace or probably just the necklace. They never give me everything else in this heist. So I gave up. I'm like, all right, I got to find this treasure because at least the $50,000 will cut in for the fee for the gosh darn heist. It's $100,000 to start the heist, just to let you know. Now, honestly, to tell you the truth, I thought this thing was in the ocean. I'm like, where is this thing? I couldn't find it at all. It's going to look like a little bump in the sand. And I'm like, I don't know where this thing, if it is. My Jimmy Neutron device couldn't find it. There it was. So I found the first thing of treasure right here. Give me $25,000. Now I need to go across the map to get the other $25,000. I just got to make sure I'm not seen by anybody. I got to get there nice and Gucci because if I get seen, I got to go back to the airplane. It's going to be a big old mess. It's going to take a lot of time, that I can tell you. So I eventually made it across the island. My Jimmy Neutron device didn't work at first. I'm like, is this thing broken? Does the batteries work? But eventually it started working. I'm like, okay, where is this thing? It was over here by the edge of the cliff. So I scooped it up, giving me $50,000, probably more than I've ever done in any heist so far on this island because I keep on getting myself the necklace. And on to the other way, making money daily in GT Line right here. It's a lot of money, that I can tell you. You're gonna find 5 random posters around the map. Mine happened to be right over here by the gas station. It's a nice little spot. Yes, you said, Dib, okay, what are we gonna do with this? We'll make a total of $100,000. We just need to spray paint it. That's literally the only thing we gotta do. So right here, I spray painted the first one. It gave me a whopping $15,000. On to the next location right here. Mine happened to be right here. If it's not right there for you, it might be somewhere totally different. But right here, sprayed it up, got another $15,000 just like that. You just love to see it. My third location was right over here. This is a callback to Liberty City, Grand Theft Auto 4, if you may say. Bank of Liberty, you're gonna get a little, you know, spray painted today. So I did a little spray paint, got myself an extra $15,000. That's my third. Here's my fourth one right over here. At this gas station is a Ron sign. Listen, Ron, today's not the day. I'm gonna spray paint over this thing. Give me another $15,000. So far, $50,000. The last and final spot for me for today in GT Line is this spot right over here by the fake Home Depot. So I waddled over here and I spray painted this little sign right here. The green sign now says Los Santos, right? Now I got myself $100,000 for doing all 5 of them. And if you do 7 days in a row, that's $700,000 in a bank just like that. Wow, we'd love to see it, right? Another cool way to make money every day in GT Line would be a random shipwreck. Yes, you said, Dib, what are we looking for? The Titanic or something like this? No, it's like a little shipwreck that's probably gonna, you know, blend in with its surroundings. So you gotta have your eyes peeled. Make sure you're wearing your glasses, your contacts. Me, I can't even see straight, but it's okay. I can't even land my oppressor. I can't even see straight, but that's okay, right? So the boat is right here. When you get 7 of them in 7 days, you get yourself a cool little outfit. So I found myself the treasure. Bada boom, bada bing, $25,000. Not a bad thing to get every day in GT Lines. $25,000 a day, pretty darn good. So right after that, came over here to my gosh darn clubhouse. Got a bike sitting right there. I'm like, this bike looks pretty cool, right? This is like a system mission for the auto shop right here, but with a bike. Now you can soup it up any way you want to. You can put some cool stuff on it, but you might get discounted $5,000 or additional $5,000 if the NPC says, you know what, that's actually a cool bike right here. Me personally, I put anything I want on this bike and see what he says. You know, I live life on the edge of a fat man's spoon in the middle of the night next to some gosh darn ice cream. But look right here, we're making tremendous progress. Make sure you do not crash your bike into anything. Literally, you hit a bush or a tree, you're gonna lose some money. We got to keep as much money as possible because we need the money, right? So I delivered the vehicle, not a single scratch on it. This guy looking like he's stuck in 2001, and it's okay, we're all stuck in some time zone, right? I'm stuck in 2003. So right here, look at this. This guy's ecstatic. Want to see how much money I actually get for this mission right here? Got myself $60,000. Hey, not bad at all. So after that, I came over here back to my clubhouse to do some MC work. Now this right here is the best mission to do, especially when it's double money and RP on this stuff right here. It's this mission right here. It's so darn easy. Trust me, you're gonna love it. So right here, I go over to this guy's house, uninvited, may I say, because I gotta avoid the security guards. It's pretty darn easy to avoid them. They don't see. I literally literally cannot land my oppressor at all, to be honest. So me acting like I own this place, walked right into the door and nobody noticed. But the time I got into the house, everybody knows I wasn't supposed to be there. Now, the objective is go upstairs and start flipping switches. So yes, yourself, is that really what you gotta do? Yes. I got 99 NPCs in this room right here. There'll be 3 switches. My luck, I get the alarm on the first one, and look at that, I did. And eventually the second one actually shocked me, gave me a little shock, right? I needed shock to wake me up. Now the last one, this guy's in the bathroom. Sorry about that, my friend right here. He probably didn't flush, right? Opens the side door, the secret little door downstairs. You gotta be somewhat prepared because it'd be like a juggernaut. He's waiting for you. He's pretty strong, right? Depending on what kind of weapons you use right here, I took him out pretty darn easy. Now, to be honest, he's on fire. That's not good, right? So right here, I gotta get this bike before everything explodes next week because he's on fire. I mean, personally, I was hoping the destination would be a lot closer, but it was like somewhat north of the map. I had to go to the meeting point. Now, this is very important right here. I'm about to tell you, at this destination, night all the NPCs. You actually said this is an easy mission, isn't it? I'm like, yeah, it's pretty darn easy. Now, once I night all NPCs, your boy's gonna ask, hey, you want to keep the bike or not? I always say keep the bike. Also, you're gonna need yourself the modification thing in your MC clubhouse, like that little part of the garage right there to get this part of the mission. If you don't have it, you're just gonna get paid out the money you're supposed to get. But right here, I'm gonna deliver the bike back to my clubhouse, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now, when this is double money RP, like I said before, it's tremendous to do. Now, time of making this video, there's no double money RP. That's a little sad for me right here. This is pretty fast, so make sure you catch the money real quick. Sometimes it disappears. Mission pass, got myself $40,000. When this is double money in RP, that's $80,000. You just love to see it, right? Now, another great way to make money in GT Line every day is stash houses. Now, if you have a business, this will refill it. If you don't have a business, don't worry, you're gonna get some good old cash from this. Now, me personally, I like throwing down grenades right over here. I like doing a little hit off the wall. Usually nights all the NPCs, but you know, my luck right here, 2 of them are left. So I'm like, wow, okay, I gotta take out these 2 right here. Watch out, they are pretty strong. They can night you at any point because they aim for my cankles when I'm walking down the stairs. I've been nighted a couple of times. Now, yes, I'm down here. What I gotta find? Well, there'll be a yellow sticky note somewhere in the room. Right here, you see me searching for this thing. I can't find it, so I figured it out. Like, oh, there it is. I don't want to get too close to the fire because my luck, I get nighted and I got to start this whole entire thing over again. Just not worth it. So once I got the code, I got the memory of a cat. I said, you know what? I'm gonna place this thing right in here, and bada boom, bada bing. I got myself the papers, whatever it says. I get myself out of here. Now, since I have a business, it's gonna refill one of my businesses. But if I had no businesses, this will give me some good old cash, around $30,000 to $35,000, I believe. I recommend doing the stash house every day in GT Online because you get yourself some money if you don't have a business. If you have a business, it's gonna fill up one of your businesses, make it a lot easier on your shoulders, right? So with that, I came over here to online. I clicked jobs. You actually said, Div, what are you doing? I clicked jobs. I picked play jobs. I came over here to Rockstar Created and went to missions. Now, when this is double money in RP, easy peasy lemon squeezy money you're about to make here. Also, this mission is so fast you get it done in seconds. Well, not seconds, a couple minutes. This mission here, Simononics, I can't spell or read, so this is what the mission is, right? Click this mission right here. It's pretty darn easy one. Go on hard mode. And listen, if you do this mission 15 minutes, after the 15-minute mark, you get the full payout, especially when it's double money in RP. But since it's not double money in RP, at the time of making this video, we'll get the normal payout for this mission if we do over 15 minutes. That's exactly what I'm doing. So I come over here to the airport. I gotta get myself in this big old plane. There'll be 2 cars in here I gotta go and grab. Now, these NPCs, literally, don't worry about them. They're like mosquitoes. They're not gonna mess with you at all. Go ahead, night them, bada boom, bada bing. Now, on this plane right here, 2 vehicles. If you're doing this with a friend, you can both get the vehicles, get this done a lot faster. Since yours truly does everything solo because he has no friends. Know what I do is with friends because I honestly tell you the truth, they're unreliable in this game. They always destroy things, right? So right here, I got in the first car, gotta drive it all the way back to Simeon's place here. Now, I got stars. I recommend just calling your boy Lester up. Say, Lester, listen, get rid of the fuzz right here. He's gonna say, A-okay. The first time this man actually answered my call for like 5 years. So right here, literally, I have no fuzz, nothing to worry about. This place is pretty darn quick to get to. And I delivered the first vehicle right over here, Simeon's place. I had to do the same exact thing over again. It's a pretty darn easy mission, I gotta say. So I made it all the way back to the airport, got the second vehicle, and did the same exact thing over again, and delivered to the man's place, and I got mission pass. You actually sub-dib. How much money we get in this when it's not double money in RP? You did over 15 minutes, means you can get the full entire payout. Well, let's see how much I got for this mission here. Mission pass, you just love to see it. Giving myself $34,000. Listen, it's not bad for a mission. It's not bad, and over 4,000 RP, which is pretty darn good. I thought I'd turn back to VIP work. I did Sightseer. I know a lot of you out there love Sightseer because it's so darn easy and so fast to do. Had to figure out the number. See here, I'm having a problem. I can't figure this one out. But I found out where the spot was. Go ahead. I got myself that little briefcase. Did another little puzzle right here. Came to the second location. I was actually not that far away. It was actually pleasing to me. I'm like, oh, this is not far away. Usually it's like 40,000 miles away from one another. So that's pretty cool. That one's pretty darn close. And the last and final one was by this truck right here. I said, you know what? Wow, this one actually pretty darn fast. I think it took me 4 minutes to do. Give myself $21,000. Now, right after that, I came over here to Next Gen. I'm like, okay, did, but we got to get ourselves the daily animal pictures because we need an extra $100,000 at the bank. This part right here is only next gen and next gen only, soon to be on PC. This is a daily thing too in GTA. It's pretty sweet, get you $100,000. I gotta get myself a boar, a rabbit, and a seagull. I came over here by the docks and I saw a seagull. I'm like, wow, please do not run away because sometimes they will run away. Now right there, it's giving me $20,000. You just love to see it. How to get myself a rabbit? They somehow disappear. They run in holes. No jokes, they actually will run into holes. So I got the rabbit down, got to get myself the boar. So I randomly came across a boar just walking on the street like any other pedestrian in this game would do. Took a picture of him. I got his good side too, giving me a total of $100,000. The daily thing I do in GTA Online give me a total of $700,000 in a week. The last but not least, the HSW time trial only on next gen, soon to be on PC, which I love. Right here is by far one of the best ways of making money in a week in GTA Online. It gives you $250,000. Probably the best time trial you're ever going to see, right? It gives you $250,000 with the fastest bike in GTA Online. Listen, you just love to see. When you have yourself the HSW upgraded bike, I forget the name of it. I can't even pronounce it. If I tried to tell you the truth, I'm just giving my excuse. I know the name of it. I just don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going to rely somebody in the comments to, say the name of this bike right here, and I'll probably heart your comment because you're a true MVP. Yeah, my brain can't pronounce it, right? It's just one of those things. So I came over here. I literally had like 20 seconds left on the clock. Listen, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Literally, look at this right here. I stopped my bike to show you how easy this time trial is when you have this upgraded bike right here. So right here, $250,000 in the bank. Want to make more money in GTA Online? I'll show you the best ways to make millions. I click on this video right here. If I were you can make yourself a lot of money. I catch you on it.